Today I'm going to be showing you how to convert your baby swing, which is battery powered. It takes 4D cell batteries, and if you're young and intends to use a swing a lot more, you kind of realize that these batteries get pretty expensive. It costs about $6 for Duracell, just 4 of them, and young and like mine, it'll only last maybe a week. So it kind of adds up a little bit more than your own internet bill sometimes. What I'd done is I looked around the house and I found a converter. Now these swings run on maybe 300 milliamp. Well, it's usually, but also 6.5 volts, because each battery is usually 1.5 volts a piece, so it comes up somewhere around 6 volts. What I got here is I found a converter, and if you are able to look, you'll look into this area here, and you're gonna find all your information. I won't. It's so small, I probably won't be able to bring it up, but it's gonna say AC adapter, which you're gonna turn your batteries or a DC current, and when you have a converter, you want to turn it to an AC current. So what you do is you'll get you an AC converter. Just find you one that's low. Your input's gonna be 100 to 120 volts. That's what most polarized outlets are in a house, is 100 to 120. Of course, that would blow your swing all to pieces. So you're gonna have one of these, but the thing you're gonna be looking for is it's right below the input. You're gonna find an output. This one's going to have input of 100 to 120 volt, but the output is only a 5 volt trickle and steady charge. So what it means is this was once it could charge something. It could be a cell phone. Would be as a steady current, and then if it shows that the battery's full, it's going to start trickle charging. Well, this is a setup, which is, it's not going to affect it because it's going to be pulling a constant current. So it's going to stay steady. But what you're going to look for is this one shows 5 volts, 1.5 amp, 7.5 watts. So it's very light on power, 7.5 volts watts, 7.5 watts hours, somewhere around 0.75. You'd run a swing. You can run the swing a whole month, and it probably wouldn't even cost you $2. So, it's not really too bad on electricity. You'd save a lot of money. But anyway, just find you one that's either can be, this one's 5 volt, calls for 6, but it still gets the job done. You can go maybe a little bit higher, which the swing will swing a lot higher if your young's into that kind of stuff, But, my youngin', he's going to have to get what he gets when it comes to, I found this laying around. I don't have to use batteries anymore, and that's all I care about. But anyway, once you have it, you're going to split your wires. Now, they're not going to be color-coded, but you may find on yours black wire. Both of them will be black wires, but you might see one with a little white line in it. That's going to be your hot wire. Now, you can't use a phone charger, though. An actual phone charger where it uses USB, because it comes with 4 wires. You need something that's an actual outlet. It's not USB or anything. It's coming out of an actual little transformer. That's what you're looking for. It's basically a 2-wire setup. This is going to be the hot wire right here, because it's got the white line, which you can't see it. And this is going to be your ground. Now, in these boxes, what you see is there's the 4 batteries. You can't really see it, but I'm gonna point them out here. you're going to have this tongue here, and most of them are. All these right here, all they basically do is, if you look real close in there, can't really see if I can get some light in here. If you look in there, all you see those metal, all they are is zigzag. They're just connecting each battery to one of another. So you only have mainly 2 points that run the electric motor inside here. The bottom one is usually going to be your ground, and it's the one that goes directly into the actual casing. See, these, they don't. They connect to one. They connect to one another, and this one connects to one another. So this is going to be your positive. Your negative. Running in here on the spring. Now you'll have a flat surface in here. That's going to be your positive. But if you look in, it'll show you positive and negative. That's going to be your positive up here at the top. This is going to be your negative down here. Now what I done is I went and actually, this calls for D-cell, but I just had a random AA laying around. I taped it up so I wouldn't get no sort of short circuit in the battery and with the electric, and I taped the whole battery up, and then I took the hot wire, went over the plastic, and then I taped it again, and I exposed a little bit of wire, which is going to make a contact point. This is basically what's just going to hold the wire in. So this is what it looks like. So what you're going to do is you're going to get that metal, that's going to be your hot, and you're going to put it in there where it touches the metal in there on your positive side. So give me a second. Now you can use it on a D cell, a C cell. I just didn't have any laying around when I done this. So I'm going to plug it up. Okay, so I just plugged it up, and I got the battery in. Now that's just a dummy battery. It's pulling no power from it at all whatsoever. So you got the positive wire hooked up to the dummy battery, and then you got your negative wire hooked up to that last one right there. So I'm going to test it out and see if it works. There it is. See, it's running off of AC power. There's no batteries, as you can tell, inside there. All I have is that one, the dummy battery, and I have the ground. And it's still fully adjustable. You have the function. It slows it down, and you can cut it all the way off, and you can leave it plugged up. Nothing's wrong. And also, you can just take the regular lid. Hold on a second. Okay, I got it on. You can just take the regular lid, pop it back on, and usually the wire, you can have the wire just hang right out here. So everything's all sealed. There's no way that the youngin can possibly touch any hot wires. They make these child-proof, where you have to actually have a key or a knife or something to actually get these open. So you can't pull these open at all. So, there it is. So I hope that helps anybody. I was looking all over the internet trying to figure something out, and they just come up with these difficult ways, and I just wanted to get to the point and do the most simplest way as possible and make it as safe as possible. I see nothing wrong with this setup, other than you can zip tie the wire to get it more out of the way, or you can zip tie it all the way down to the leg at the bottom. But it's completely up to you. Thank you.